Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm currently looking up the Elden Ring trailer so that I can give you a recap. Welcome back to Elden Ring! This has been a very long journey. I'm gonna rush through this recap because it's been a very long journey. And there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot. But so far in Elden Ring, we got this story trailer. Actually, I want the intro. I've made this mistake before. I will not make it again. I want the intro. Yeah. Yeah, let me open volume mixer and read the game.
Tell a story.
Here's your recap.
The fallen leaves.
Well, this is a recap of the main game right now, Devi. This is America. This is Radagon. Notice how they were in the same exact pose? Marika is trying to shatter the Elden Ring. Radagon is trying to repair the Elden Ring. They are working against each other at the same time because they are actually the same person in the same body. They are swapping back and forth between each other, one trying to fix the work of the other.
Elden Ring was shattered.
The Elden Ring was shattered for events that we are about to talk about. But when it was shattered, seeds sprawled from the Erdtree itself, planting other minor Erdtrees across the entirety of the lands between. From that point forward, a mission was granted to all of the children of Marika. It's her again.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is no.
She is called Queen Marika the Eternal because she plucked the rune of destined death out of the Elden Ring. The Elden Ring basically is a set of rules, a set of tenets that the entirety of the world has to follow in like a magical way. So the rune of destined death was a rune that said, hey, you can die of old age. You can die of hunger. You can die of sickness. She took that out. She made it so that wasn't possible. But afterward, years upon years afterward, possibly thousands, Godwyn the Golden, her firstborn son, was murdered in a event called the Night of the Black Knife Assassins. This was orchestrated by his stepsister, Ranni, who orchestrated the whole thing and set it up and managed to not only kill Godwyn using a fragment of the Rune of Destined Death, but also kill herself in the same moment. In a unique fashion of this carving that you can see on the back of Godwyn, it caused Godwyn's soul to die, but his body to live on. Meanwhile, Ranni's body died, but her soul lived on. So they basically took one part of that death for each other. This is also that Ranni didn't have to serve the Greater Will and the Two Fingers. The Greater Will is a outer god, an eldritch horror, if you will, that is basically the ruler of the lands between. Marika is in service to the Greater Will.
Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shard.
This is another this is another one of Marika's children. This guy's name is Morgott. This is him on top of another character named Radahn. Radahn is one of Radagon's children. This guy, who again is Marika in disguise. But that's Radahn, a child that Radagon had in a previous marriage. Meanwhile, Morgott, Godwyn, and Mohg, who we'll talk about in a second, are all children of Godfrey and Marika. It's a whole thing. All of the kids were basically given the task to reforge the Elden Ring by taking the big shards and putting them back together. All of them failed. This is Mohg stealing away Miquella. Mohg and Morgott are both a thing called Omen. It basically means they're born with horns and tails and wings. Aspects of the Crucible, they're called. This is Miquella, a child of Marika and Radagon. which, because they're the same person, basically they're inborn. Miquella is inborn, and his sister is also inbred. I said inborn. They're both inbred.
The mad taint of their newfound strength.
That is Ricard, another one of Radagon's children before he married Marika. Notice that there's a hatched egg. He fed himself to a giant serpent and had a kid with it. Well, a kid with someone else while being the serpent. This whole thing. That's Melania, Miquella's twin sister. She was born with the affliction of rotting. Specifically the Scarlet Rot, which is another outer god other than the Greater Will. She is always rotting. She's always decaying. Meanwhile, Miquella is always growing. He's in a constant state of growth. Mohg is also another servant of a different outer god named the Formless Mother.
The Lord arose.
Melania did battle with Radahn for unknown reasons. But that's Radahn, again, riding his tiny little horse, Leonard. Radahn had gravity powers that could stop the stars in their place. That's a statue of Melania.
Now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live.
Tarnished is a person who died outside of the light of grace. They are basically not in the Greater Will's vision in a way. Most of them are soldiers, part of Hoarolu's army. Most of them. Or descendants. Goldmask is basically a purist of the Greater Will and the Golden Order. Fia sleeps with corpses and gives them spirit to come back to life. Dung Eater gives people STIs, which make it so that they can never be reborn. Sir Gideon Ofnir is a nerd who is also kind of a racist and bad. And then there's us, the player character. We are most likely a previous soldier of Hoarolu's or Godfrey's army, or a descendant of said army, but we do not have a confirmation on that. Okay, now here's the recap for the DLC.
Peggy 16.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Right now he's reaching inside of Mohg's corpse after we killed him. He's using a piece of Mohg's corpse, don't know, to open a portal to the Shadow Realm, which is where the entirety of the DLC takes place. He is doing this in an effort to revive Radahn from the dead for currently unknown reasons.
And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen.
As he entered the Shadow Realm, another character named Mesmer was conquering a city in the service of Marika. Mesmer is another one of Marika's children, specifically a child of Radagon and Marika, aka Miquella's brother.
Of Mesmer's flame.
He annexed this city and burned it to the ground, killing all of these horned people because Marika is racist towards horned people. Mesmer is in the service of another greater outer god, one called the Abyssal Serpent. He himself takes the form of a serpent. Serpents are viewed as sinful from the Greater Will and the Golden Order, by the way. Most likely because of the flame abilities that he has. He could probably burn down the Erdtree.
And so
that'd be my guess.
Miquella would abandon everything.
So Miquella went on a journey inside of the Shadow Realm to revive Radahn, shedding his flesh along the way in the hopes to be reborn, even shedding his fate.
His blinding
in the process, he also let go of his Elden Ring, his rune, his greater rune, which had the ability to charm people, When he let that go, every single person you're about to see lost the charm ability that he was using on them, and most of them turned against him, except for the person in the front in the white cloak. She was loyal. And that's the best character in the game. And that's your recap. And now you should be all caught up. A peculiar weapon wielded by imps, a hatchet smithed in the shape of a fork-tongued dragon. The gently undulating forked blade is known as an imp's tongue and causes blood loss. Whoa. It undulates? What? Where is it?
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober!
I don't see much undulation. I see a lack of undulation. That's pretty cool, though. No undulation, though. So last time we ran through this catacomb, and I beat the boss inside of it, but I passed by a lot of things that I could have explored and didn't. So I wanted to come back to it and give it another once over. So I believe last time I went up that ladder and went up there. This time I think I'm going to drop and see what's down here. Oh, I now realize... Never mind. I was gonna say, I realized that this is where I just was before with the narrow hallway, but that was wrong. I still haven't. Every time I play this game, I'm reminded of the decisions that I had to make, and I'm still not confident in the decisions that I made, you know what I mean? I break now. Well, that's no good. So a little fun fact about these creators right here. These creators right here have been in every single From Software game in some way, except for, I think, Sekiro and Armored Core 5. They're a consistent, and they are also consistently one of the worst enemies in the game, if not the worst enemy of the games. They are very, very bad. They induce something called Curse. In this game, it's called Deathblight, but they induce something called Curse, and these models are a little different than what they originally were. Originally, they looked pretty much like this. They gained some detail on their back and stuff, but they would have little tiny dots right below their eyes, like I'm talking like right there. They would have little tiny dots, and those little tiny dots are their actual eyes. This might be it right here. They might have left it in, I don't know. But they would have little tiny dots, and those are their actual eyes. Meanwhile, these are fake eyes. Those aren't real eyes. Yeah. But those could be noses in this game, in comparison to the last one. But, little fun facts for you. Fucking hate them. They're, again, probably the worst enemy in any of these games. Don't know if they share the name in this game, but in previous games they were called basilisks, which obviously is a real creature in mythology. For those of you that play D&D and stuff, you might know it. So this loops around. So this is that narrow hallway again. I'm a basilisk knower. That enemy is this game's version of the same thing. But rather than freezing creatures by looking at them, which is the entire theme of this dungeon, by the way. They freeze them through breath. Dang it! I thought I could get it. They shoot out smoke and it gives you curse. Basically the equivalent of someone like ripping a cigarette and then blowing it in your face. I know I go back and forth every stream. I just can't. I'm a little indecisive boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little indecisive boy, and I'm just trying my best. Alright, so we went down there. I think next would be to climb on top of one of these things. I'm gonna kill these guys first, because I want my stuff back, but... Whoa! Dang it! Well, there goes 200,000 souls, rather. Okay, so now I'm up here. But it doesn't seem like there's much. Interesting that the ceiling isn't really... Oh! The ceiling isn't really furnished at all. I agree, Ace. I'm with you. That's interesting. But... not interesting enough to be worth my time. Hey, man. Imp head lion. Well, they weren't lying. That's real. Head covering made from the largely unaltered head of an impish golem. Resembling a lion in appearance, life force faintly clings to it. Life force? They're not attackable. Knight's lightning spear. Hey, Icky, how you doing? One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult summons a lightning spear while also manifesting ancient dragon crests. On it, throwing the spear, the crests will launch additional spears. Charge to increase the number of crests and add a bolt of lightning to impact. An incantation that was taught only to the most accomplished knights, and now a lost art in the lands between. Nobody's got accomplishments no mo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. They gave you petrification, though? That's weird. There's eyeballs here. See those down there? They give me the petrification stuff, the death blight. I'm so sleepy. Are you doing your singing practice? Give my voice a 2-day break because I think I strained myself a bit during class. How'd you do that? You hit the and I a little too hard. Not using proper technique. Yeah, that's what I said. Hi. Hi. I can't remember if I went down this way or not. I must not have. Because I don't remember seeing any of these guys the first time I went. Well, I must have, because I got that. Maybe I'm just forgoring. Okay. Easy peasy. There's nothing else down here. It was a waste of time. An easy waste of time, but a waste of time all the same. I think this might be new. I don't know. Dropped off the side. No. You always hear that thing of, like, kicking the wall with toothpicks in your finger, in your toenails or whatever, right? But, like, why would you have a toothpick in your fingernail in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Why would it be there in the first place? Did you put it there for that purpose? Was it there with that goal in mind? Why oven cold food if oven hot eat the food? You know? Okay. Amen. You wish? Don't gotta. The wish has already been granted. Oh. Oh, hey! So this should also be where there's eyeballs, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we've thoroughly explored this temple, dungeon, catacomb. I think we can move on. I think I'm now comfortable with schmoving on. And by schmoving on, I mean my peanuts. Who are you? Who are you? Dryleaf Dane, a monk who I defeated earlier. Oh. This isn't what I was expecting. Hi. Saint of the Bud. Oh, there's a lady there. So you're like bottom half centipede scorpion? You're bottom half of all of the worst things? Oh, and you have butterfly, or not really butterfly, more like dragonfly wings, I guess. So you're very much like not the Scarlet Rock Goddess, because that's Melania, but like the second best thing. And your weapon is giving off like a butterfly effect. Huh. Huh. She has a scent of peanuts? True! True! I didn't know where I was. I'm being pulled along. That was cool. I can't believe that didn't hit me. I like your big glaive. Oh my god! She is the insect glaive! She is both bug and stick! I disagree, Ace. The only good thing about centipedes is 100 legs, 99 vagonias. Hi, Jenny. How you doing? Oh. Just stab her right in the pussy! God damn! She has like a... I mean, she is called the Saint of Bud. She has like a... like a flowery head. She's like coming out of a root, like a root with like the stem, and then her head looks like it's like the blossom. Very interesting. Went wedding dress shopping today with my future sister-in-law, and she asked all her bridesmaids. So she made up little boxes with small wine with a label, "I can't say I do without you. Will you be my bridesmaid?" A bridesmaid bag and a scrunchie that says, "To have and to hold your hair." That's very funny. For mine, instead of wine, she put a 1 liter of Diet Coke, and I was like, know me too much. So you drinking the DC right now? I made good decisions just then. So which part do you think is the head? Do you think it's her human head? Or do you think it's the centipede head? I think I need to turn up the music a little. Oh, okay. Alright, well that was phase 2, I assume. Oh. Well, hang on. Oh. All right. Icky. Thank you for the sub. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. I hope you enjoy all of the benefits, including more channel points over time. And you also gain a list of over 150 sound effects that you can use at any time. Type !SFX for those. You can use them at any time. There's a 5-second cooldown. You can see a big list of them in the Discord of every single one. There's also... you also get an intro sound every single time you come into stream. Please DM me a YouTube video or an MP3 of what you want your intro sound to be. It can be 15 seconds-ish long maximum. If it's a little longer than that, that's okay. But, you know, somewhere around there max. Yeah. DM me whatever you want that to be, and I'll set it up before tomorrow, okay? Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Could have pulled a rip, or it could be hypertension. Could be heartburn. Don't know. Could be, I figured. Could be a heart attack. Could be dying. Could be it. Could be dunzo. Could be heart cancer. I could be dying.
Penis.
The one massive flaw with my family as a whole isn't that, like, a lot of them are, like, Trump supporters, or that a lot of them, that all of them don't really have any interests in relation to mine, so we can't really relate on anything, or, you know, the countless other things. It's nothing in relation to all those. The real big flaw with my family as a whole is the fact that none of my cousins are a doctor. None of my cousins became doctors.
Barber. Hole. Goal.
Oh, that did a lot. Okay. I need to get a thing to get rid of that
My
stuff.
dad thought he was having heart issues and then culminating to a heart attack a few years ago, but when he went to the hospital, turns out he pulled the muscle next to his heart.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt that's what it is. Eh. Whoa. It's been done. 9 attempts. This is more. Nope. Oh! Power of its... After the church was burned to the ground, Romina discovered a twisted divine element. Hang on, I'm burping. Romina discovered a twisted divine element when she weaved into the baleful scarlet rot. Perhaps then, the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once... Hang on, what? After the church was burned to the ground, Romina discovered a twisted divine element, which she weaved into the baleful scarlet rot. Perhaps then, the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once more within the scorched remains. Requires more research. Yeah, I'll see if we have any aspirin, and if we don't, then I'll get some.
You have
Scarlet glaive with a dangling bud-like blade. Attacks cause buildup of rot. Once, in the crumbling, burning church, Romina held the bud in speechless silence. That bud would become her blade. Imbues bud blade with scarlet rot butterflies before unleashing 2 large sweeping slashes. This was once considered a sacred act of purification. Summons a myriad of butterflies while performing a gentle twirl. The butterflies break apart on contact, scattering rot and setting off a chain reaction. The scarlet butterflies are as the goddess of rot's wings. Bereft of the master, they were soothed by Romina, who reached out to them. After the church was burned to the ground, Romina discovered a twisted divine element, which she weaved into the baleful scarlet rot. Perhaps then the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once more within the scorched remains. So this blade is most likely made from a person's spine. That's a thing that happens a lot. Which makes me feel like this bud is that. And the bud is in reference to a character like Millicent. Beyond that, I'm struggling to figure it out. And there's nothing in here. No.
Now go full.
I'm not sure. Oh, we never did these. I'll head down here and do this real quick. Hope you're having a good time at work, Anna. I'm sorry that they're swamping you. We never went up this way. We got Misbegotten. I don't think there has been any Misbegotten in the entire game until now. Makes me curious enough to kill them, because there hasn't been any until now. Iron Cleaver. Is that the sound of another dung beetle guy? Metamorphosis equals scarlet rot. Butterflies, Melania blooming. The fact that caterpillars kind of rot in their cocoons to become butterflies. Yeah, it very much is a through line. There's also, kind of, there you are. Mikola is also trying to become a butterfly. He's trying to metamorphosis and was inside of a cocoon. Obviously, we've yet to see the result of that. That's yet to bear fruit. Employee smithing, it's nothing. See, the problem with going to a doctor farm is that they cost money. And that's not fun. You know what I mean? Fibbage. I heard the sound of what sounds like another scarab right up here. So I want to check a look around before I wander down. But I don't see it. My guess would be that it's at the top. I can always come back. Another forge. This is the second one I found. I've only found 2. Let me, hit them where they're weakest. Their groin? Sweep the leg? I was thinking of signing up for those. They wanted to charge me $3K for 5 sessions though, so I said hell no. Yeah, they're a bit pricey. Stick them with the pointy end. Huh. I'm gonna lurk. Okay. We'll go lurk. Love. Mwah! Enjoy your poop. Gas stone? Like from Beauty and the Beast? Smith script Great Hammer. Great Hammer engraved with a Smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack or a dashing strong attack to spin and fling the Great Hammer. Incompatible with Ashes of War that grant skills with an affinity. Assume an anchored stance to brace for incoming attacks, briefly boosting poise. You know I gotta try that out. You just dead-ass shot put it? And it sticks? Huh. That's really fucking cool. What happens if I dual wield it? What if I equip a different great hammer? Man. Where are they? Oh. Okay. So cool. Very cool. Not gonna use it, but it's very cool. One of those weapons where, like, you exclusively use that attack and nothing else. This area kind of looks like a Legend of Zelda dungeon. Maybe I'm starting to miss her. Maybe. I miss Tingle. Yeah, maybe I'm starting to as well. Oh, I didn't think you could do that. I figured you could punch. Okay. Oh, hi. All right, buddy. Oh. Oops. Where's my axes? Axe engraved with a smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack or jumping strong attack to throw the axe. Wild strikes. Swing armament with wild abandon. Oops, I meant to equip it. That's the light chain. Oh. Looks like that. Now you can do Kratos cosplay. Hi, Case. How are you? Kratos in Thor cosplay. Alright, I didn't think about that. Very cool. What's wrong, Vic? ADHD, finish your homework. I want to, I promise. Finish your homework and you can get if you finish your homework before the end of stream, you can have one free redeem under 5,000. 10,000. You can have one free redeem under 10,000. Is something birthing slimes up here? Are you birthing slimes? And now I'm being slimed on? Okay. And there's a shield. You could be Captain America? They got Thor, Kratos, and Captain America in this game now. Okay. Gee golly. Yoink. Alright. Now that I got my ass beat, my ass. I got 3 hours then. Deadline accepted. Time to procrastinate for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oops. So chat, show of hands, who's buying a Switch 2? Within the first year. Within 2025. Who's buying a Switch 2, or at least having the goal of buying a Switch 2 within 2025? Woof. Is it actually worth it? Well, that's subjective, isn't it? Genuine question? Kind of subjective, again, but for me, personally, I was out of juice. For me, personally, I like 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 4 of the video games shown in the showcase. So I would be buying the console for those 4 games. Which I don't think is worth the amount of money for the console and also the games. However, you're not just buying it for the console and those games, you're buying it for a lot more than that. You know? Because you're buying it for the future games as well. So in the long run, yes, I think it's worth it. Also, high pay, have a good poo. In the long run, yes, I think it's worth it. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it right immediately right now. But in the long run, for me personally, it's worth it. At least assuming the price doesn't raise too high. After they undelay the pre-orders. Because, like, as a Nintendo fan, right? As a person who enjoys majority of the games that Nintendo puts out, oh, he's just petting his pet slime! I'm not killing this guy anymore. He can live. I'm just gonna take your smithing stone. He was petting his pet slime! That guy gets to live. Huh? Okay. Aww. Okay. They have pet slimes. They're just golems who have pets. Is this where I got the hammer? Yes. Okay, well, that's my goal. Interesting. I might have not wanted what I just did. Tailu the Golem Smith. The spirits of the stalwart stone golem who launches his own fist as projectiles. Tailu is said to be the runt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of the smithery. Okay. I can't undo what I've done. Once it's been done, it's been done. We went back today. I've lost an hour. No wonder I'm late. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was today. Interesting. Hello? Is this where I got the hammer? Yes. Okay. Difficult to place myself sometimes. Oh, hi. Whoa. You guys can live. I don't want to kill you guys. You guys are just chilling out. I feel bad for killing these guys. They're just chilling here with their pet slimes. I don't gotta kill them. Okay. So I'm here again. Hello. I'm gonna head up and pull the lever again, because I still had more to do when the lever was in, or when the pipe was in the other position. I moved it too soon. Oops! I thought the pipe was right there. In a very similar topic in relation to things that could save the gaming industry, let's say GTA 6 launches before December. Let's say it's in the fall window. So like August to December, somewhere in there. Are you all gonna buy GTA 6? Oh, what? Is that where I came from? Yes. And that's the hammer. Okay, I think I've been everywhere now. I think I'm good. Think? I barely bought GTA 5. What does that mean? What do you mean? Alright, let's head back up to where we were. Here. The Church of the Bud. Church of the Bud. A throwing weapon created through smithing arts. Discus Hurl. Throws the round shield like a discus using the smithing arts. Once thrown, the shield will remain airborne for a moment before beginning a vertical rotation that chases down its target. Looks like this. And it looks like that. That's really cool. Let's find someone. I believe there's a centipede boy in here. Hello. Oh, that's cool. Where am I? Is this Hogwarts? Where am I? I believe that's where I'm gonna burn the thingy. But I'd like to check a look around first. Oh, I can't summon my pony. Is that question going anywhere? Do y'all remember the episode where Cosmo becomes Mpreg? Yes, that was a special. It sure was special. It sure was. Is this a statue? Yeah. So is that like a whole new area now? Whoa! I don't think that's how physics works. Where's it taking me? Where the fuck? Oh! 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 Butthole! Oh! I'm over here now! I can't open that! The summoning pool is now functional! Enir-Ilim. Damn. Valhalla. Hi. You look a little different than the other ones. Oh. I don't think the other ones did that either. Okay. Gauntlets of the Divine Bird Warriors, the very first of all horned warriors, made from golden metal. The golden-hued divine birds are known to be cruel, never taking to human companionship. Those who invoked their divinity were few and far between. So what do we got here? We got a divine bird person, right? Maybe... And we also have this ship carrying a dead body, question mark? Maybe... Valhalla-esque, maybe? Can I see their faces? No, I don't know. And goats as well, also Valhalla-esque. And then there's also a bird divinity person, maybe an aside, or maybe I'm looking into that one too much, but maybe a parallel to Valkyries. We got two hooded figures wrapped around two horn looking things. Kind of looks like ginger root, but I think it's meant to be like horns, given the fact that there's also goat iconography over here. I think the bird person also had horns as well. Makes sense, given the fact that this is probably the capital city of the Horn Scent, that a lot of their stuff would have horn and goat iconography. Kind of makes sense. That'd be Steam notifications in the overlay. Well, I mean, if I press F12 right now, nothing appeared, so I assume it worked. Work was annoying, and I might have to work extra hours tomorrow, but that does mean more money. It does mean more money. We got 4 characters of differing heights, with one noticeably bigger than the rest and one noticeably shorter than the rest. Also, one of them has a beard. Looks like the same here, except there's also short kings with beards. Yeah. These are graves with horn scents engraved on them. I believe we've seen these graves elsewhere before. Oh, there's a different grave with what looks like a bud, which we were just at. I hate working doubles. I think everyone does. Doubles are the worst. I agree. Except me, I guess, but my doubles are different, are a little different. I call them 12-hour streams. We've seen walls like that before, even elsewhere in the game. We have an elevator that goes down. And this is where I fought. Yeah, so this is back in town where I fought the lion. So this would be the actual way to enter the city had I not done a spell. Enir-Ilim. Enir-Ilim. Looks like a candle holder, also with goat heads. Still need to do the tree thing? What tree thing? What are you talking about? I burned the tree. I'm here. Is that guy sprinting all the way to me? No. Looks like many trees, very similar to the one that I just burned, but obviously flowering instead of being broken and burned like mine was. Oh. Oh, those are people. Oh, those are people. Those are people inside of the tree. Oh. Oh. Wood. Oh. Oh. Oh, every single one of them is people. Oh. Oh. There's some folks over there. Lions with... Hi. Lions with horns. Do these also have people? These also have people. Oh. This dude's praying to a big tree of people. I don't know what tree thing you're talking about, Assassin, by the way. I don't know. I don't know what you're referencing. I think these guys might be a little different than the other scholar guys we've seen around. They look older. Burning the ceiling tree at the Church of Bud? I've done that. That's why I'm here. Unless you're saying you need to do that still. Oh, this guy also looks a little different. He has, like, different looking horns. He's, like, all webbed up. Interesting. Ooh. I think they were praying around this body. Maybe they were and it has a budding horn. Are the horns trees? And is that them growing a tree? Because they were praying around this. Are they growing trees out of dead bodies using budding horns? You have to do it to get here is what I was saying, because you talked about coming up from the line and said, oh, yeah. I was saying that, sorry. I was saying that that is how you would normally get here had it not been shadowed away or whatever. That is like the actual way. Interesting that there's fly people here. So the fly disease existed here as well in Enir-Ilim. Yeah, I was saying that would be the way that you would get up here had it not been shadowed away. Or like the actual citizens. Yeah. Hi. Man, you really fucked that up. It's like that one time that I was playing, Ready or Not with Minnow and Raw, and I said Cowabunga all confidently and walked out of a door and immediately got shot and died. Made myself a ham and cheese sandwich for dinner. Hell yeah. Put some mayonnaise on that fucking bread. Toast that shit on a fucking skillet. God damn. It made me bust. God damn. Interesting. A lot of trees all over the place. What is that? Is that pouring sand? Interesting. That's where I was, I think. I think I was down there, and that's why those guys are dead. Did I do that? Chad, I think if I were to point at a single thing that caused the slow eradication of our youth and their culture and taste in all things that are good and or bad, I think if I were to like point to one source that started it all, that caused us to get to the point where we are now, where kids are just not funny anymore and not creative anymore, and attention spans are degrading away, I don't think it's because of TikTok. I think the absolute original source is Family Guy. Wrap one's arm together and hold them up to the heavens to summon a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Column of light persists for as long as the button is pressed. Excuse me. The spiral is normalized crucible current that one day will form a column that stretches to the gods. Crucible has a current? Normalized crucible current. Normalized crucible current that one day will form a column that stretches to the gods. Is that what they're doing? Are all of these trees in relation to the crucible? Crucible is... Crucible is like a cup or like a cauldron. So I always thought that it was something in relation to that it was something comparable to that. But instead, it's in the heavens? Oh, fuck. Oh, you're different. Oh, you're different. Oh, you have the lion heads. Oh, you're different. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm afraid. Grandma's dead. Your grandmother's dead. I'm sorry. Oh, you look fucking sick, though. God damn. Oh my god. Even though you have your fucking toe beans out. God damn. He's fucking awesome. I died brutally, but he's awesome. Take two. Okay. So cool. Maybe I just like lightning. God damn. And all he gave was a somber smithing stone. God damn. Hang on. Drew had puberty in 23-24. At 23-24 is what I'm hearing. What do you think you would have gone to college for? Today? Because obviously I tried for music and... what the fuck was the other? I don't even know. I think today I would try engineering. That's what it was. Jesus Christ. It's like half my life. Oh my god, what just happened to me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think if I were to go to school today, it would probably be either psychology and marketing with a minor in marketing. Something marketing related, I don't, you know. Creative writing and marketing or journalism and marketing. But those are all kind of like journalism and creative writing and, you know, all that's kind of, you know. but it would probably be something around those. I would have to do research to be more specific, but it would be something like that. What the fuck are you? Hi, Whimsy. How you doing? There's about to be an ad, so I'm gonna vibe. I got killed by another one of the stupid horn guys while I was sitting there waiting. This guy respawns, apparently.
Lay down at sick lyric, Drew. Let's hear that rap you do.
Oh, hang on. I can't think about anything else other than Lion Lightning Man. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, shooting b-ball for the rest of my days. Got in one little fight, my mom got scared and sent me to Bel Air to live with my uncle.
Boo. Almost 2 years sub to the sickest, funniest, most talented mustache on Twitch.
Oh,
Drew
thanks.
is pretty fucking sick too.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. With nibble toes. With
Huh?
consent, of course.
Consent granted. Hi, Floof. How you doing? So when I killed that guy, I didn't get nothing, right? Even though I used the buff to get him to drop stuff, but he didn't drop anything. I mean, I guess I technically have everything that he would drop, but I didn't get the thing that I wanted for him to drop, which was everything else. Also, thanks for the tier 2, Floof. Or tier 3, sorry. Thanks for the tier 3, Floof. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. If you want to change out your intro sound, let me know. I see you.
Tit Twister, Mr. Blister, Deadly Twister on Daddy's Fister, Sister was Fister by Mr. Magister on Testosterone Sister.
Sick bars. I'm sorry, God. Holy shit. I abandoned here all of my fears, and it's by far the biggest one. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna... Oh, I guess I should kill the guy up top first. The columns also have a twisted horn-like design. Okay. They seem to have a lot of braid iconography. They even have dead bodies in their what do you call it? The rock. Wait, actually, what am I doing? I was gonna come down here to kill Lion Homie again. Okay. No drops. Lame. Do you think the dude chilling up here doing spells and shit respawns every time? Interesting. Architecture was the word I was looking for. Jeez. He does. Oh, I can like fully walk. That's creepy. That's just a dude. That's new. God damn. Alright. See an item. Is there anything over here? No. I kind of got ADHD'd a little just then, and I'm acknowledging that. But it is what it is. Okay. I'm back to using one again. I don't know, man. I'm very indecisive when it comes to this goddamn weapon. There's so many of these fucking spear dash things. For me to not be using spear dashes. Interesting that they lack heads even up here. Really makes me wonder what the deal was with that one single one that wasn't missing its head. Because originally I thought they were missing their heads because of Mesmer's army and stuff egg-sizing the head. But since then, in this area, theoretically, I think Mesmer never made it up here. So for them to be missing their heads up here as well is very interesting to me, since he was never up here. Heavily armored guardian spirit of the tower attained in human strength through divine invocation, and wields a curved greatsword that brings horns to bear on its foes. In the tower, these warriors and their weapons both are spiritual vessels. A bunch of scrolls on maybe paper, more like papyrus. It looks thick and looks very thick. Looks very not like paper. Old paper. Looks like two goats ramming their horns on the architecture right here. Right there. I wonder if this is like an hourglass kind of thing or something. No, maybe not. Oh, hi. Cold, huh? No item, though. Use FP to generate sun warmth, continuously restoring HP of those nearby. Has more potent effect of the warming stone. Sunlight feels all the warmer in darkened lands. It's my stone. Skadoosh. Oh, and this leads back. Okay. This is the normal way to get here. Okay. Wonder if I've passed any NPCs. Could maybe I'll do a quick Google next time we reach a Grace. See if we've passed by any side quests. Where are we in the game? Well, I believe this is the final map of the DLC. After we finish this, we have... Elevator going up. After we finish the DLC, which is... Ah! After we finish the DLC, we have 3 main bosses left. And like 1.5 zone. Well, maybe like 2. Because it's like 2 halves. Zones. Dang, that is a lot of souls I just lost. Or runes, rather. Hey, man. I'm getting really unlucky with item drops, I think. They ain't dropping shit. Hi. Okay. Pushing on. That's the one time I've redeemed workout in the last how many weeks that it hasn't landed on push-ups. It's a 1 in 3 chance. I don't know, man. I've just gotten really unlucky with the workouts. It's been landing on only push-ups, and that is the worst one. I mean, like, in reality, the best one, because, like, it is the thing that I would want to work out the most is my pecs and arms. So, like, in that way, the best one, but still the hardest to do, you know? Still the most difficult out of the 3. Nice. I'm choosing to go this way because I feel as though a woman, hey, hey, that the fight against this dude was easier when I came from this direction. Because I can do stuff like that. He dropped something. He dropped something. He dropped something. He dropped something. What'd you get? A helm of tangled horn attached to a divine beast mask, allowing the wearer to invoke divinity. Worn by the divine beast warriors, the chosen of the horned warriors. Divine Invocation heightens intensity of the storm alongside strength and dexterity, but reduces the restorative effect from drinking a flask of sacred tears. Focus is also troubled by wearing this helm. Intensity of the storm. Interesting. It looks like this. Compared to this. Gregory. I'm good. What the hell was even that? A yawn. That I didn't want. Huh. Where's this? Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome, welcome. Is this where the elevator is? Is it just right up here? Well. Did you take a thick aspirin? No. No, I make poor life choices. I was too busy taking a thick poop to look for a thick aspirin. All right. Was it a good poop? It was pretty good poop. Okay. Hello. Man! God, fuck those guys. Jesus Christ. I had to lock in for that. Fuck those guys. Fucking flippy dippy piece of shit. Fucking somber ancient smithing stone. Fucking stupid ass fucking dummy. Man. Now why is the pain on my left titty? Chat, what's happening to me? What the fuck is going on? I just want to play video games, dude. Your boob is growing? That's gotta be it. You are so right. Stone helm with the tinted green. One of a set of armor pieces cast in the image of the grave bird. Empowers spells which summon rings of spectral light. Grave birds are an ancient golem, created to guard spirit graves built where all manners of death ultimately drift. And what is the biggest spirit grave? Well, probably somewhere with trees of bodies. Great. Turn around, lion eyes. so close. Come on. Okay. Oh! Curved greatsword of the horned warriors, keepers of the tower. A heavy weapon made to bring the deft strength of the warriors to bear. The ornamental tangled horns allow the blade to serve as a medium for horn calling. Invokes tangled horns to cover the weapon's blade. Call a storm into the horns, then mow through enemies. Additional inputs allow for 2 follow-up attacks. It looks like this. And like this. And like this. Yep. Did it say follow-up attacks? Okay, hang on. Like this? Just like that. Use your sheet music for timing and use the instrumental for melody. My daddy showed me a way to yank it without pulling the skin by using our mouths. Perfect line read. Exactly what they say. Sometimes I tug too hard and it rips the skin. Ah, fuck. Alright, hang on.
I thought I'd see you here. It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords. Such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
I can summon Tiolier, and I can summon Ansbach, but neither of them add anything to the fight. Meanwhile, I can fight Leda and her allies, and this is one of the things that I'm gonna be sad about. Because of the choices that I've made.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Redmane Freya. The time has come.
Not her.
I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Listen to the music, though. God damn. Because I didn't summon him for Mesmer, he's fighting me.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord.
No.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting. for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
He didn't show up for me? Yeah, because I didn't summon him for Mesmer.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's Leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Pretty sure Redmane Freya just wants to fight me because it's a good fight.
Just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of America. You too.
Oh, I'm not gonna be Lord of America, buddy.
There can only be one lord, and you are not worthy.
Not because of Radahn. Maybe possibly because Radahn is allied with Mikula technically. But I honestly think she might just want a good fight because that is very much in theme of Radahn and his knights and stuff.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
Wish I didn't have to do this every time, but that's fine.
And our allies will never allow this.
This is gonna take a while without summoning, I'm not gonna lie.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Okay.
There can only be one lord, and you.
Yeah, I gotta fight 3 or 4v1, yeah. But, I could summon. I mean, I could. It makes sense, but, you know, why would I? It's more fun without, you know?
Needle Knight's Leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
God, that's so cool. I need to. Oh, hi!
Said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of America. You.
Well, that caught me off guard.
The reckoning.
There's a conversation with them after, but you don't think... I looked it up. I know I don't need to summon to do anything in relation to their story.
Dryleaf Dane and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe.
That's why I'm
This is our moment.
less willing to do it, because I know that me summoning them doesn't affect their story at all.
There can only
Dang.
be one lord, and you are not worthy. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Tis interesting. The woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of America. You too deserve to face the reckoning. Your lord is slain.
Alright. I think this is a fight I will summon for. It makes sense thematically for me to summon here, And the fight really isn't more interesting than just fighting normal-ass dudes. Like, this is basically the equivalent of me getting invaded in Dark Souls. Like, that. This is basically that equivalent. It's the same thing as if I was getting invaded. So I think I will summon. Why couldn't you say that before I predicted? Well, here you go. Make sure y'all predict.
Needle Knight's letter. Dryleaf Day.
Looks like they aren't summoned right away either.
Will never
Pretty cool.
allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Jesus Christ.
And you are not worthy.
Lord of Marika, you too deserve to face the reckoning.
Hi, Ansbach. Oh, they do have dialogue. I was wrong.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo. Well, good Freya, it will be my honor to test my blade against a Redbane.
Thank you, Sir Rosebud. The mere sight of your blade sets my heart sharp. Furthermore, I am crushed in my
Dang.
And you are next, Marika.
Doing their own thing over there, huh? This is very cool. Too bad Ansbach is gonna fucking die now, so, you know.
Letter. Dryleaf Dane and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya.
Wrong thing.
The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Ooh, okay.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Okay, we synced our roles.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
It's just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you too deserve to face the reckoning.
I am Ansbach, of the Pureblood Knights. I stand with blade aloft.
Ooh, fucking Jesus Christ.
for the dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be...
Happy Cat, thank you for the fucking follow.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Well, good Freya, it will be my honor to test my belief.
Fuck you. Oh!
Please. Redeem.
Oh, that's interesting. From his perspective, Miquella is against America. Interesting. This is the one I'm sad against. Yeah, I'm really sad that I have to fight more. More is like my favorite character in the entire game, and I just didn't make the choices that I needed to make it so that this wouldn't happen. But hey, you know, if you love them, stab a sword through their back, you know?
Here's that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today.
Aye.
Theory. I seem to have made a poor judgment. Bad wish.
Ooh.
Citrine.
Miquella the kind will help us forget.
So much dialogue is happening. Okay, well, I just cleansed that. Hi, Dryleaf Dane. Yolier died.
I can't fathom your convictions. After knowing the kind of what remains of threat to your lord of war?
Lady Leda, my suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bear the memories of Lord Morg and our pact of blood.
Scarlet Rot did me in. I had to lock in so much. Oh my god.
Hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Almost killed me right there.
There can only be one
Did kill me right there.
to remember. There can only
Oops.
be one.
Hello, Vincent. Ion's back.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting
Okay.
for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord. There can only be one.
Blood Knights, I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
Okay.
I am Ansbach of the Pure Blood Knights. I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Can you log the fuck in?
There can only
Okay.
one word, and you are not worthy.
Apparently not CB. Hi, CB.
Moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
I am Ansbach of the Pure Blood Knights. I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo. Righteous Tarnished, it appears that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul it is. To bear those enemies. Now, my blade.
I never could have imagined that you
Hi.
might be Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Tragedy this is.
How readily the sensation returns. The runaway spirit.
I'm deeply sorry. But I am here only to in a singular way. I would stop the kind. Never forgotten.
I can't fathom your convictions. After knowing kind of Nicola, what remains left in your life?
God damn. Can I fight literally anyone else? She's fucking...
Lady Leda, my suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bury the memories of Lord Moog and our pact of blood.
Not the finest blade or the mightiest armor. Spare your life from the poison of Teolia.
I'm sorry.
Dang. Didn't mean to add 2 to the death counter.
This battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Hey, more. That sucks. Okay, one down. Probably one of the hardest ones, honestly.
In your body, truly, a glory
Oh, they killed the Horn Scent.
it was.
Righteous Tarnished, it appears that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as in now. My blade.
Let us hear.
Closely.
You and I fighting. Tragedy this is.
Dryleaf Dane.
I do not wish to fight you. I have no purpose on this return.
Theolia, I seem to have made a poor judgment about you. Or perhaps Citrina.
Can I fight literally anyone else except Dane? Whoa. Okay. All right. She just clicked the die button, I guess.
Balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now,
Okay.
In your heart, truly, the glory is mine.
Stop. Can't do anything. Can't move.
Please.
I am here to serve Centrina evermore.
you and I fighting. Tragedy this is. How readily the sensation returns. The runaway spirit of war.
I am deeply sorry for doubting you. I am here only to grant Centrina's singular wish. I will stop Nicolai's. He will never be forgotten.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when you stood before another arm.
Nicola the Kind will help us forget.
Oh, fuck me. All right, cool.
It was an honor to face.
She hit the die button again.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when you stood before the withered arm.
Nicola the Kind will help us.
Okay.
Righteous tarnished. It appears that our interests are aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now, my blade. Watch closely.
Not the finest blade, nor the mightiest armor. Spare your life from the poison of Teolia.
I can't fathom your convictions. After knowing the kind of molecular, what remains to pledge to your Lord of War?
Lady Lena,
All right.
my suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bear any memories of Lord Moog and our pact of blood.
Sonora, I do not mean to fight you. I have the purpose of the century.
You're fucking kidding me.
Kind Nicola. Century.
The one who keeps his head in the fight
All
is
right.
the one who emerges victorious. Oh, and also who eats his prawns have better odds.
I can't hear a word.
Here to serve Centrina evermore.
Righteous tarnished. It appears that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now, my blade. Watch closely.
I am deeply sorry for doubting you. I am here only to grant Centrina's singular wish. I will stop Nicola the Kind. He will never be forgotten.
I can't fathom your convictions.
Fucking.
After knowing the kind of what remains to pledge to your
I can't win the fight now. Because Scarlet Rot stays so long. Like, there's nothing I can do now.